What's up, San Antonio? It's your coach, Jason Benavides. I am going solo today. We're going to be talking about ab exercises, how to get a flat, ripped stomach. That's what we're going to be talking about today. I'm here from Octane Athletic Performance still, just from a different angle, different part of the gym. So I have a couple studies, like we've done in the past for you last time, that's really going to talk about what works, what doesn't work, and what's effective. So you want to make sure when you're spending time in the gym that you're making the most of your time and seeing some good results. I just finished with the workout myself. I got some squats, got some heavy back squats, I've got some lunges, and now I'm going to be doing a little bit of core work with you, maybe finish up with some core work after that. But what I want to talk about specifically is a little bit of debate that's going on in the health and fitness worlds. And, some of the people that are very respected that are in this debate are Stuart McGill. He's actually been on our podcast. And you may know him as Backfit Pro, and Brad Schoenfeld. And those two guys are the ones who coach coaches. They've written books, they've, PhDs. They really know their stuff. So, I want you guys to know these all come from good, credible sources. Now, what they're looking at are crunches, really effective to get that chiseled, rip abs. Are they effective? Stuart McGill, he's Backfit Pro. A lot of MMA guys will go to him to make sure their core is strong and make sure it's very safe. And what he says, it's too much bending. We're already in the bend position a lot of times throughout the day. We're work typing. If you're like me on the computer a lot, writing, doing different things during the day. So to keep that in mind, you have a lot of spinal flexion. You're already bent over, hunched over. Could have those rounded shoulders already. So he says it's not good. Not only that, with his MMA fighters, they are guys who are extreme, 1% of the population, very good shape. He's trained some of the world's best. So he really doesn't like crunch. He doesn't like anything bending, no sit-ups, no crunches. Says it causes a lot of back stress, and he sees better results when you're going to have something that's static, like planks. And some of my favorite static exercises, that's what I'm going to focus on today with you guys. And I'm also going to show you how to do an effective, crunch that's going to be safe on your back. So, but before I get to that, I want to talk to you also about Brad Schoenfeld. So he's on the other end of the spectrum. This dude wrote a book on hypertrophy, how to get your muscles big, how to get your ab muscles big, ready for beach season. So, and just, flat and, more so get your really defined stomach. So he says that, those studies that Stuart McGill talked about where there's a lot of bending, he said that's excessive. That's not going to be the everyday person. Plus, the crunches and things like that are really going to help you develop that six-pack. That's what a lot of people want. So he said, so what I would say is that for the majority, he said also for the majority of us, that if you're doing 3 sets of 15, 3 sets of 20 crunches, then that's going to be okay. It's when you're doing more like an MMA guy who's doing, 1,000 sit-ups a day, then that's when it's not going to be good for you. So that's really, I really felt he had a really good point with that. His research came a little later after Stuart McGill, so he definitely had that advantage. But all that being said, I think that if you're doing 3 sets of 20, crunches, then 3 times a week, that's good. Maybe do it for about 2 months. After that, let's go to mixing something else. So let's mix in some static exercises, and that's what I'm going to show you here today. When I've been in the best shape, when my stomach was just flat and ripped, and I had muscle, I wasn't thin, I had muscle too, is when I was doing some of these exercises. So I'm going to show you real quick some of the exercises that I was doing earlier when I just started doing athletic training like we do at Octane. So an easy one to do if you're just starting is going to be just right there. Just hold that position. Nice flat back. Notice there's a straight line from my shoulders to my hips. What we see typically is people dropping those hips. We definitely don't want to see that. Keep your hips up. Another thing that we're seeing that I'm trying to do is I don't have my back arch. I really have my pelvis tilted so I can really engage my core right there. If you want to make it, you could also do this from your elbows. And if you want to make it a little tougher on the upper body, there's a good one for you guys. Now those are some good ones, but what I really love are the ones I'm going to show you guys next. And these are the ones that I'll do all the time when, like I said, when I was in a little better shape. So mountain climbers, just right there. A bunch of different ball exercises. With the mountain climbers, you can bring it across your body. And I would use a physio ball just right here on my elbows, and then just moving the ball back and forth. And I've done this exercise with people who are pretty fit, and they told me, I mean, it really got them. The next day, I don't know what we did. It didn't seem too hard, but it really got them. So those are a couple exercises I'll do. So going back to the beginning, you can go to a plank, right? Hold that for about a minute. Take a little break, then we can go right here. And then you can go as fast as you can. You can go into, those are called plank to push-ups. 30 seconds to a minute. And again, you can do that last one for a minute there. Now what those are gonna do are, they're an active recovery. So I did my deadlifts, I did my heavy squats earlier today. I was actually on a phone call while I was having those squats, but if I wasn't on a phone call, my schedule got a little cramped today. I was gonna plan on doing mountain climbers in between the squats. So while my legs are resting, my core is working. That's gonna help you dominate your workout, and that's what I want for you guys. San Antonio, love you guys. Hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you got something out of it. Do some planks today. Get your stomach ripped. Strong is very functional too. Helps with your posture. Helps with your any back stress. You know, you got to make sure your abs balance out your back. That's something they definitely do. So hope you enjoyed the video. If you liked it, please share it, and dominate your workouts tonight. If you're working out in the morning tomorrow morning, get a good night's rest and dominate them tomorrow morning. Thank you.